Hello, hello, hello. All right, I don't want my camera to fall. Pardon me. Uh, all right, I was trying to show off the necklace, but I'll live without it. Hello, hello. My name is Jasmine, and I am the author of Fixing Your Tiara, Finding You in Him. Thank you so much for watching, for following on Instagram, liking the Facebook page, your support. Thank you for sharing anytime that you do. And I've been coming live Wednesday, January 15th, Friday, the 17th, and today, Monday, January 20th, as an introduction to my free webinar or the Fixing Your Tiara Masterclass this January 22nd, so 2 days from now, at 8 p.m. at jasminemap.com. From the homepage, the Work With Me page, or the page for Fixing a Tiara, you can sign up. It is free, so at the checkout page, it will show $0, but I want to start by letting you know that on Wednesday this week, I'll have my masterclass. I'm excited because healing from the old things so that we can grab the new life that we're waiting for is a necessity. How to explore the old things, how to really get over, like really get over the old things, and how to mature and keep yourself in a healed place. I don't know about you, but I've seen a lot of the phrase be made whole over the past couple of years. And so Fixing a TR is a journey of being made whole. As much as I want to say that it's about, living in your power and using your authority and going forward toward your dreams, it's also mostly about what to do when you're not there yet. How to feel when your perspectives are a little skewed, or when you feel like, woe is me, that friend shouldn't have done that, my parents should have been better, my boyfriend or whatever should have treated me nicer. So even from childhood, whether you were in middle school and got teased or anything else, there are so many things that we need to explore in order to then become the young woman that God created us to be, and then grab that life. So again, thank you so much for watching. Support the page. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Jasmine, and I'm the author of Fixing a Tiara, Finding You in Him. So let's jump in. You came in right on time. And due to a technical difficulty, just so you are aware, the live I did on Wednesday didn't stick on the Facebook page somehow. So I'm going to scrub these, and tomorrow I'm going to put them up in order on the Facebook page. So thank you, thank you, thank you. The replays will be available on this Facebook page, Instagram, IGTV at Fixing a Tiara, and YouTube, Jasmine Map. So the topic tonight is how to avoid new wounds. Avoid new wounds. And so again, I'll upload it tomorrow, but the first step to evolving into a whole, healthy heart is to uncover your wounds. And then I also talked about seeking recovery, which for me definitely includes having a deep, connected relationship with Jesus, because without that, you can feel better. You can go through life with a positive perspective, so to speak. But recovering from your old wounds with Jesus gives you a permanent, or sorry, I like to use my hands, gives you a permanent, a deep, and a restorative recovery. And so, talking about the process, again, I'm having the free Fixing a Tiara Masterclass in 2 days, January 22nd at 8. So at Jasmine Map, sign up. But today, the introductory part of the third section, Avoid New Wounds. And the key to this is that the masterclass is talking about the lessons beyond the book, because Fixing a Tiara is a lifestyle. That's the key about this, is that you have to remain in a Fixing a Tiara position. Just because you got over something doesn't mean there's not going to be something else in life that comes your way for you to face, get over, deal with in a different way. So Fixing a Tiara is a continuous habit. And you study yourself by remembering the wounds that you uncovered and healed from, but you also can better recognize them as they're approaching. If you're now in a new situation where something is starting to make you feel a certain way, you can trigger that back and say, whoa, got you. I know what that feels like. I dealt with that before. Now I know how to, actually resolve it, or maybe you have to go through a different process to face these old wounds, which is what I'm getting into tonight. I mean, sorry, these new wounds, in case I didn't say the correct word. So from changing your lifestyle to how you think and how you speak to people and about yourself, I also took something away from chapter 9. Chapter 9, the pain of should. So, Fixing a Tiara, Finding You in Him was written over the course of about a year. And there were different situations over that time that helped me uncover old wounds as well as face new wounds. And I had to face my deep realities. And so, in my personal testimony, I had a woundedness related to my mom. And that's an example that I feel is common because as a millennial, we suffer from what I like to call the quarter life crisis. And a large part of that is a lot of the older generations calling us lazy or entitled. But just a part of us young people not knowing how to get it together or feeling like getting it together is that the generation before us didn't really prepare us. They didn't really use the tools that they've gained, or just did the work available in the 21st century to help us be ready and be willing to do the hard stuff as adults. And so my example is from chapter 9, the pain of should, because I had to realize that expecting something that wasn't available, expecting something and resenting another person for not having that for me is extremely unfair, because not only does it persecute the other person for something they could not do, but it also keeps you in a place of disappointment. It keeps you in a place of, woe is me. I just can't get ahead because of this, because of them, because of. So in the pain of should, it's kind of like, this should be like this. He should feel like this and talk to me like that. They should, give me the job, or I should get a raise. All of these shoulds are another way of keeping us in a mentality of, but I can't move forward because. I didn't even think about that until now, but that's true. The shoulds of before keep us feeling like, all right, but I can't move forward in some way, shape, or form. And so, together for you to walk away. If I hope you do. I hope you do. I hope you do. But if you don't make it to my free masterclass this Wednesday, then I hope you take away from this that your Fixing Your Tiara lifestyle includes what I've talked about in the first two lives and this. And what I mean is, it's a figure eight cycle. So, in other words, around, around, around. And that just depends on what you're going through at the time, what you're facing, and how you need to address it. But you have to first be breaking old cycles, breaking your broken cycles. The brokenness that you used to operate in, the broken ways you used to think, the broken perspective you had of yourself, all of those broken things that you're uncovering, that you're recovering from. You need to break those broken cycles. So again, that comes from uncovering the wounds and recovering in a permanent, deep, and restorative way. The not just fixed, but better kind of recovery, because your emotional, your spiritual, your psychological being depends on you continually being aware of what was and keeping it there, right? But then the second part, the other end of the figure eight, is of entering the revolving door of healing. So that's what I called it. And so that's about paying attention to yourself, knowing your weak points, knowing your triggers, knowing the things that are going to take you to a place that you don't want to go back to. Because as much as we want to get out of the low, enjoy the high, and keep going higher, you always want to elevate in life. You always want to be happier, freer, better. All of that is temporary and fleeting if you can't maintain it. Maintenance is essential. So, I like that. Maintenance is essential. So, I need you to always be self-aware, reflecting on yourself regularly, whether that's a day of rest every single week, or if it's time with your friends, or if it's journaling, however it is that you commune with God, even if it's just, 20 minutes on your way to work every single day, however you take your time to check in, you need to check in. Because fixing a tiara is nothing for the outside world if you aren't good. As a mother, as a girlfriend or a wife, as a coworker, in all of these interpersonal areas, you're going to fall short more if you are not good. You have to self-regulate. And so as conflicting situations come up, you have to remain in the figure eight cycle. So how do you avoid new wounds? You break the broken cycles. Keep breaking them. You keep breaking your broken cycles. And then you enter the revolving door of healing. Break the broken cycles, revolving door of healing. It's always going to be a matter of checking yourself. Avoiding new wounds is not about what people do, what they're saying, what they think, how that happened to you. It's not about them. Whatever them. Avoiding new wounds is about how you check yourself so that anything, but you're taking it in. And a lot of people do not want to take it in. Even if, let's say you did something wrong to somebody and you don't want to face that guilt or, having that person be mad, don't block that. Take the fault, take the blame. Whatever those feelings are that are coming at you in your ongoing life, face it. Let's say you didn't get the job because the application was open for 2 weeks and you wait until the last day and you feel like, oh my gosh, I blew it. Don't condemn yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Take a breath. Feel that disappointment about yourself and take on the new image of Christ. Move forward. Take that breath, accept responsibility, and make a plan to be better. There are so many different examples that I could use, so many different ways in which life comes at us. But as young ladies, as daughters of the King, we have to remain in a posture of repetitive healing. Repetitious recovery. I like that too. I'm definitely going to watch this replay for myself so that I can improve upon the masterclass this Wednesday, January 22nd at 8. So that really does actually wrap it up. But just so that we're clear, avoiding new wounds is about remaining in a lifestyle of fixing your tiara. And the pain of should will keep you down. If you're low and you're trying to get up, the pain of should, this is what should have happened. That's how they should have treated me. This is what should have gone down. All of the shoulds are contaminations that you don't want to hold on to. But the main thing, the big point is that avoiding new wounds requires a habit, a figure eight cycle of breaking broken cycles and entering the revolving door of healing. Remaining self-aware and continually staying alert to your old wounds, keeping them healed and healing as you go. So that really does wrap up this portion, these 3 introductory lives that I've done so that you can get a taste, just get a teaser, so that you can become aware of what I'm going to in detail discuss during the Fixing a Tiara Masterclass. So I'm grateful for those of you who've already signed up. Again, at jasminemap.com. So the homepage, the work with me page where the checkout section actually is, and on the book page with Fixing a Tiara. So you have a couple of ways to sign up, because you will then get the download with the information to join me via Zoom. So again, 2 days from now, Wednesday, January 22nd at 8 p.m., I'll be live in the webinar teaching you on how to not only face your past, but completely heal from it so that you can move forward in power and peace and stay that way. So thank you so much for sharing, for liking, and just support. I love you. Thank you. And also, I'm going to be starting to show you soon that I got some merchandise. You'll get a peek at it during the webinar. So t-shirts, sweatshirts, which is, handy for the winter right now. I'm in New York, just in case some of you are not cold. And iPhone cases from the 6 version to the 10XR. So that's at teespring.com/stores/fixing a tiara. And I'll put that link below, as well as the link to sign up for the webinar. And I'm going to put these lives in the correct order on Facebook tomorrow, Instagram, the IGTV at Fixing a Tiara, and YouTube. The channel is Jasmine Map. So I thank you so much for watching, sharing, and keep fixing your tiara. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye-bye.